Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So now we'll be starting up with the texturing part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So few of the things are left out, we'll be definitely doing that. So let's texture this particular tank over here. For texturing this, we can unwrap this tank if it is required. So what we'll be doing over here is like, let's go into this, unwrap UVW. Let's select all its polygons over here. Let's select this polygons. Let's just give a cylindrical map. We can take this cylindrical map X, Y, Z. So let's go into this X, just fit it over here, and let's give quick Plano map, open UV editor over here, and let's go into this, go into tools, and we can go into this. If you want, we can just relax it in this way. So if you want to go in this way, you can go in this way also, or else you can go with the Plano mapping also. So what I'll do over here is like, I'll just take half of it over here, and I'll just take a planar over here, so just select this part, half part, quick Plano map, open UV editor, tools, and just relax that. Better. After doing that, over here we'll be just selecting this part now. So whatever was selected, so now we'll be selecting this part. That's it. After selecting this part, let's again go into this plane, quick Plano map, open UV editor, and let's just push this over here, tools, and just give relax over here, and just push this up, press 2 over here. So if you select this edges, you will see that if you select this edge, it is going to select this edge. So let's again go into this. So select this all. I'm showing you a very basic technique which we are utilizing over here. We'll be pushing this over here, and let's just flip it. So after you have flipped this over here, we can just see this. So select this polygons over here, just push this up, press 2 over here, go into tools, and you have option called stitch, select it. So select this, and we can weld this if it is required. So we can go into the vertices, tools, we can go into this and use a target weld if required. So let's go over here again. So select this all. Alright. So I just weld it and I'll just again used over here as relaxed by polygons. Now you see that it is uh, properly unwrapped over here. See this? So we have, now what I'll be doing over here is like, after selecting this stuff over here, so I'll press Ctrl I and I'll go into this, and again I will take a planar map and quick planar map, open UV editor. Oops, accidentally, you have to only select this part. So if you look at it, you don't have to select this, so please subtract this part over here. So just select this part which is required, and again quick planar map. So after quick planar map is done, you can just push this up over here, go into tools, and if you want to give some relax, you can just give relax to it. The same thing will follow with this. So select this over here and press Ctrl I, inverse, again quick planar map, open UV editor, just push this over here, go into tools and just give a bit of relax to it. That's it. Okay. So once this is done over here, you will see that. So this is your top and isolate. So let's just flip it. If your flipping is required, you can just flip this over here. So we can just select this and just flip that. So now it would be easy for us to texture those areas. As you can see this, so after this part, you can put the things over here. So this is your top part, and if you want that you need to scale something, you can easily scale it. So scaling is also possible over here. You can easily scale it, and whatever axis you want to scale, you can go with that. After this is done over here, we can just go into the material over here, and we'll just try to assign a standard material over here, and let's just assign a checker over here. So we go into this and let's just assign a checker and see how your checker looks. Okay, looks perfect over here. So now what we'll be doing over here is like, we'll be just selecting this part over here. So select this whole thing. Let's go into this. Let's scale it all together over here, and let's just place it inside this. So once you have placed this stuff, see there are different methods for unwrapping. You can also use a cylindrical mapping, also that can be done over here, or you can also put a seam and cut, and that can also be done over here. After that, what we'll be doing over here is like, we'll come out of it. Let's go into this tool, render UV template. So we'll be using how much size texture you want. Let's go with 1024. That's your 1K texture. I don't need a very high texture, so I can just go with 1K texture would be okay with it. After that, just click on this render UV template. So I'll go into this truck and I'll just write as uh, oil tank UVs, and I'll just save it in the form of JPG over here. So once you have saved it in the form of JPG, so let's go into this. That's your truck one. Let's go into your truck folder, go into the texture folder. Let's go into that. Go back. Okay, you accidentally saved, you put it in the texture. So let's go into this oil tank UVs. Let's open with Photoshop. See guys, you can also use Substance Painter if required. You can go with that also. After that, what I'll be doing first, as I'm doing all the time, first let's put a color to it, and let's just give a screen mode over here. So if you look at it, if you see the texture for it, so what I'll be doing is like, I'll be definitely taking that part over here. So let's go into this, go into file and open. I'll go into that truck folder, and let me see which image I can go with. So this is a better image, so let's go with this. So let's just open this image over here. So very first of all, what I'll be doing over here is like, let's take an image, go into this, let's go into the texture over here, let's check out some textures over here, or else if it is required you can go with the white color, not a problem. So what I'll be doing over here is like, I'll go into this, I'll take a new layer over here, I'll just select this over here, I'll just take a eyedropper tool over here, I'll just pick a color over here. So let's go into this and let's just give a color to it. So after assigning a color, we'll be just reducing its size. So let's go into file and open. So again you can go into this, and if you feel like to add some metal texture to it, we can go with this also. This is a good texture, so let's add over here. That's your metal texture. So let's go into this texture over here. So let's take this texture over here. So after taking this texture, make sure your texture is not okay. Before we assign this texture, you have to deselect this part. So just scale this area over here a bit. Just scale a bit. Just push it over here. So after you are done with this, so we'll just reduce this opacity over here to very less over here. Off this and off this, both the layers. Of this layer over here. And now let's open that image. Let's open that. Again, take a new layer over here. So let's create this design over here. For that, what we'll be doing over here is like, let's again take a rectangular marquee tool over here. Take a new layer. Take a rectangular marquee tool over here. After taking a rectangular marquee tool, let's again take this eyedropper tool. If you want to go with that design over here, press Alt and backspace. So definitely this will come on top of that, so don't worry about that. Again, take a new layer, deselect that. So please go on checking it out how it looks like, how you want it. So again, still we want to go down over here. So in this, what we'll be doing over here is like, again I will make two rectangles. So what I can do over here is I can just shift it one up over here. If it is required, we can just shift it one up over here. So after it is done, we'll just make a copy of it. So select this, what color you want is, you can again go into it and just take a bit of a darker color over here. Give a darker color. So definitely this lines are not going to be visible, so don't worry about that. After that, we also need some kind of orangish color at the bottom. Definitely we'll be writing the text also. So first let's check out this how it looks like over here. So let's again make a duplicate of it. Again select this and just assign this color. And let's just deselect this stuff and activate this option and let's see how it looks like. So we'll go into this and off this both the layers over here, and let's just go into File, Save As, Oil Tank, first texture. So we'll just save it in your PSD format. Now again you can go into that this stuff. Let's go into this. Let's go into the material. So let's go into this. So we'll go into this and just activate this V-Ray. Go into material now and give a V-Ray material over here. So let's go into V-Ray material, diffuse bitmap, There's your truck over here, texture, and your oil tank. First texture. Okay, so if you see that we have assigned the texture, but it has come down over here, so we can just push this more up, and we can just push this more down. So much better, we can go with that. Now what I'll be doing again over here is like I'll activate this stuff. I'll off this both the textures, so we can just push this down over here and push this up over here, but we'll scale it. Okay, we'll just scale it and press enter, and again scale this and press enter. So once you are done over here, so if you look at it, we are just pushing this stuff more up over here. So on this, again on this, off this both, and again save it. Oops, that's the biggest problem over here. You cannot just save on top of that. I'm going to save it. So save as it, first texture 1, save it, and let's again go into this and just give a call for that first texture 1. So now if you look at it, you will definitely see a difference over here, that the texture over here has been shifted a bit up over here. Got it? Say this. So you can do that. Definitely if you want to go with the white color, you can go with that, not a problem. We'll be definitely doing that over here. Okay. So if you want that, I want to go towards more towards the whitish color, so I can just select this and just assign a white color over here, not a problem. After assigning this white color, I can go on to this layer and just increase its opacity of this. I'll off this both the layers. Again I will select this white color over here, and I can select this both the layers over here. Take this and just duplicate this, push it over here. So select the white color, duplicate it, so just push it up on top of it. So we don't need this, so we can just delete that. So Control T and just push it up. Control T again, push this up. So again you have this and this, you can just drag it down till here. Much better. So we'll again go back over here. We can just off this. So activate this layer for now if you want, and whatever changes you want, like you want to write something over here, that can be easily written over here. So let's write this stuff. You can write the number or anything. So let's write this over here for now. So let's again take a text tool over here CAP so CAP dot 16000 dot LTR. Okay, so let's make this as bold over here, and so let's select this and let's just give a black color to it. So after you are done with this, I can activate this layer over here and I'll just put it over here. So if you again see over here, you can just scale it. If it is required, you can just scale this over here, and you can also see where is a number for that. You can okay, so we'll not give this number, we'll just give some other number over here. So for that, if you see this is also in the line only. So let's again take one more layer over here onto the top, just off this layer over here. Let's go to the top layer over here and let's just give a color to it first. So let's just give a color to it, zoom it. After that, you can press Ctrl J okay, so select this and let's give a black color to it. Deselect this, enter, select this both and just push it down. So you can just give any number to it. Okay, I'll just select this and I'll make it as bold over. So once you're done with this, you can just push on top of it over here, resize this and just press enter. That's it. So once you are done with this, what we'll be doing over here is like, let's just activate this over here, activate the layers over here and off this layers, go into file, save as, oil texture 2, save it. So once you're done over here, again let's go into this, go into material and let's just call this texture over here. Oops, I think the texture is inversed over here. So what we'll be doing over here is like Ctrl T, right click, flip horizontal. I think accidentally we have flipped that. Merge this, flip horizontal, So let's just save it again, save as it. Okay, now looks better, much better. So still we can just scale this and we can just push this over here because it looks much bigger over here. So if we want, we can again go into this and definitely reduce its size. Can push this over here. So we can just reduce this size also, because the size for this, I think we forgot to flip that UVs when we were doing it. So make sure you please don't do such kind of mistakes. Whenever you are flipping it, make sure you're doing that in a correct way. So that can cause a problem. Let's see how it goes, where it goes in the right way or not. Or else you have to shift it towards this side. Alright. So let's again go into this material and call the fourth one over here. Yeah, looks better now. See this. That looks much better. So definitely Shift T will go into this full. Okay. So let's save your file again over here. So definitely it will be visible in the render. Definitely would look good. Perfect over here. So we'll be adding some bumps also over here. So if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section. I'll definitely come up over here with the doubts. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, that's KO Tutorials. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.